I started from my garage. I'm part of the LA Moms Forum, and just seeing all the families in need, hearing mom after mom saying, help me, my family doesn't have food to eat.
We could tap into this abundant, never-ending supply of food, and not all of it's being sold, and we're getting to people that are hungry, and there's no shortage of hungry people.
We already knew that people were living paycheck to paycheck, but we didn't know they're like that close. You know, they're one meal away from not having enough to feed their families.
The thing that sustains me right now is doing the food drives, getting the food out of here, seeing the faces of people coming to get the food. You cannot buy that feeling that you get helping somebody who's less fortunate than you are.
It's really mind-blowing when you actually see the excess food waste. Did you know that if one egg is cracked in the dozen, they throw the whole thing away? So we cleaned up all those eggs and we're able to give 50, 60, half dozen egg cartons away.
And by the way, take the extra food that's being thrown in the trash can that's spoiling and use that as fertilizer.
And it's just so cool to see this plant fuel go back to the soil. My ambition is to put so much pressure on all food suppliers to not let any bit of food go to waste. Food should not be wasted. People should not go hungry. But the solution is in this problem. The solution is, okay, feed people, start jobs from it, start these hubs throughout all over the world.
What I'm thinking of doing now is trying to find a way to use our closed restaurants to do more of this. You know, we're using our resources to basically feed people and pay our bills along the way. I think at the end of the day, if you can pay your bills and do something that makes you happy, then what's your problem? Nobody has a problem.
We want to encourage people, you can do this. It's not that hard. We have a new set of volunteers every week, and they're stoked and they're happy to help.
This is like church on Sunday. Everybody comes in here and they're super lifted and super pumped. The one, the Greek lady, she made me a spanakopita. She says, hey, that kale you gave me was so good. I want to say thank you, and so I made you a spanakopita. She paid me back with food. I gave her food and she paid me back with food.
The idea that there isn't enough and like things are scarce is bullshit. I see the abundance. And a good karma garden essentially means you show up at somebody's house that's signed up ahead of time to flip their front lawn into a garden. We create a garden that they can sustain. Then they help do the next garden. So that's why it's the good karma garden. If shit hits the fan again and we have another pandemic or an earthquake, we have a food source nearby.
We're going back to where we can grow food and teach people how to grow and support themselves, uplift people along the way. We're kind of doing the old neighborly thing. And right now, the only thing that makes sense is doing these beautiful Nourish LA food drives. If we could start something here, maybe that can spread and somebody else can do something. Next thing we have a movement, a real movement.
We want to encourage self-sufficiency and neighborly love. I think that's the way to go. Love your neighbors. Love them. They might need you. They might need you and not even know they need you, and you might need them too.